Oh, I also need to drink some tea.
Oh, El's right here. Want to talk to her?
Good
Yeah,
to
1
see
second.
you. Now we're talking.
Whoa, you've got what we need. Wonderful. Let's find out what this tablet has to say. Okay, sorry.
Alright, cool.
You and Oliel sit and begin to translate the tablet. As you work, the truth becomes eerily clear. Elat must be stopped. People turn from our teachings, believing in the power of mankind. 5 winds that have guided us since before the first dawn. They elevate him above his mortal self. This folly must be brought to heel. Only we have the right to guide humanity as the winds decree. We cannot stop Elat in the physical realm. He is too strong and too well guarded. The High Priestess has woven a spell that will deal with him from a distance, something he cannot defend against. A divine lesson, that no mortal can be greater than the winds that blow within us all. We will force his inside wind to turn against him and put his spirit at war with itself. It will be a scourge against his entire being as his spiritual agony fills him with corruption that will utterly consume him. To forcibly twist someone's self in such a way will require an incredible amount of mana. We will need to divert the entirety of Abrasar's ley line into the focal point of the spell. With the very essence of Arai fueling the spell, I foresee only success. He will either die immediately from such corruption, or he will be turned into a mad, monstrous beast that all will rally to destroy. May the wind of fury guide our effort, so that none forget that no human should be considered more than mere flesh at the mercy of the winds of Arai.
I don't understand. The Scourge destroyed so much of Arai.
If it was supposed to kill only Elat, then how come it didn't? How come it caused the very ground around him to explode and give birth to the Scourge Beast and ascended Elat to godhood?
Elat, did he cause this calamity on purpose? Did the spell fail?
Is Elat him?
Could just ask him.
Jeez. Is Elat himself a part of the Scourge? What happened? Then why don't we? He wanted to hear what we discovered either way.
Yes, I think we should. I think we have enough to question him about.
I'm going to his altar in the temple. Batman.
I just want to see a puff smoke every time she does that.
I'm genuinely curious if we talk to Eleanor, see if she says anything.
You're looking for some of our members who have been having doubts?
I do know there was a group that was talking a lot recently. I think they went out to a cave connected to one of the giant lotus plants in the marsh. Okay.
Oh, so just a useless quest. Thank you!
You are no help, lady.
I think we might be getting towards the end of the main quest, which is technically the end of the story for us, because there's no other ending.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to see what he says since his friend died, too.
Oh, yeah.
How can I help
Oh.
you?
Hope you're well. If you favor two-handed maces, you may learn the slow but powerful Juggernaut strike. I can teach you, provided you donate 50 silver to our temple.
Wow.
Or to my pocket.
He's not even using a damn two-handed mace.
Oh, here she is again. Guess we just offer a prayer. Oh, we don't hear anything. Okay, gotta talk to her. You and Oliel reach out to catch Elat's attention. He responds surprisingly swiftly. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
I sense great urgency in your hearts.
Why do you have no arms? Why does your chest look undead? What is your need?
Elat? What are you? Are you really the man that was struck by that spell?
Oh, you skipped a couple bars there, but alright.
Yeah.
The Cabal of the Wind. Yeah, you go ahead.
The Cabal of the Winds uses spell to kill you, designed to fill your spirit with corruption and turn it against you. And yet you live on as a god, and the Scourge struck Arai instead. Are you really the man that was struck by that spell?
Ah, so things have finally made clear to me.
The cabal of the winds was fearful. As I read your mind, I feel the sorrow that pushed the cabal to slay me with such powerful ritual. Wait, you didn't know?
I knew that the cabal of winds tried to kill me. I knew why, but I did not know the method.
Again, skipping a couple bars. I suspected why, but I didn't know their method, so they used the strength of the ley line to twist Arai's mana into a weapon to turn my spirit against itself. This is the last piece of the puzzle I was missing. All I knew was that as I traveled through the place we now know as the Gates of Catharsis, I was struck with a great pain. I withdrew into myself, felt myself be consumed from within by my own spirit. I meditated and stood my ground against the spell, believing that I could unite myself again.
I refused to die. My mind expanded and escaped its mortal shell, and I was turned into what I am now.
Living thought. My body, however, it was truly and utterly destroyed, and from it burst a flood of corruption that devastated the land around me. You heard him first, he's a thought.
Yeah.
All manner of plants and animals were bathed in that corruption that they became twisted monsters. The scourged beasts imbued with one single purpose, my death. But I could no longer die, so they rampaged against all life, desperate to accomplish their purpose. If I had known that by surviving their spell I would have unleashed such horror on Arai, then I would have gladly chosen death. But now, knowing what they did, it helps me understand why I am what I have become. Why I feel like I am part of Arai itself now.
So, the key to divinity is an unbreakable will in the face of death, fueled by an incredible source of mana. I wonder...
Oh, to resist the very end of your spirit, and to transcend oblivion. I wonder...
Try not to let this knowledge spread too far too quickly.
It would rock the very foundation of Arai. Knowledge this dangerous should be revealed very carefully.
I understand. I'm sorry I doubted you, Elatt.
I shouldn't have questioned your motives.
Do not be sorry. Only from doubt and questions can we learn.
And only from learning can we reach understanding. Thank you for unearthing this truth. Now there is something you must put to rest, Oliel.
I require your aid.
The priests with whom you've shared your doubts are gathering in the lotus in the swamp. Soran seeks them. I sense danger. You should hurry to find them. Help them to understand as you have.
I'll find them, Elatt. I'll set them straight again.
Moonman and Thanen, let's split up. We'll cover ground faster. Yeah,
Okay.
she's freaking white legs.
Yeah, she just poof, gone. Light speed.
Batman again. Oh, I'm lagging.
Camera,
like crazy.
yeah, your camera. God, it did it again. Camera's spinning to the left for no reason.
So I understand the part of him getting hit by the ley line and they kill him. And then so he's corrupted. His body pretty much does a Piccolo thing where good half goes one way, bad half goes the other.
Kinda. His body just kind of died and then exploded.
His body
into corruption.
died, yes. But like his purpose and everything, like the fabric of his being splits good and evil. So his good's trying to kill the evil and the evil's trying to kill.
Yep.
What I don't understand is why was he hit with the big spell in the first place?
I don't know.
Because he was just a man.
I couldn't tell you, man. I'm confused also.
I need bloody.
Where were we supposed to go out of here? Supposed to go to like some place.
Find the rebel priest hiding in a giant lotus in the northern part of the Hollowed March.
Alright. Alrighty then. No problem. Sounds easy, right?
Right.
Right.
Also, we have damage boost. I think we'll be all right.
Well, you got damage boost. I got mana boost.
Oh.
Where's... okay, so we got to go to the northern part, which is basically
Oh,
where
you
we're
want
at.
Oh, is it?
We're at, well, this town's in the northern part of Hollowed Marsh.
So we got to find a big load. Oh, big lotus. Big pink lotus, right?
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of pink lotuses, though.
Do you have a tart?
Yeah, I do.
Let me run up here and see if my elf eyes can help me.
The only giant lotus is the one right over here, which we can't get on the damn... Wait, what is this?
Cave?
Hollowed lotus. Found it! Nailed it!
We are too good, Chris. Too good. Too good.
Too good. Okay. Oh, water right there.
Oh.
You gotta jump between them. These are not enemies? Okay.
Nope. It's a chest. Kind of curious.
Yep.
I don't care what you guys have to say. I want to know what's in this chest.
Great endurance potion. You can learn how to make that.
You want to talk to Sorian first?
Sure.
How can I help you?
And it's the same damn thing. All right.
Okay.
You're useless, buddy.
Talk to her.
This needs thinking about.
I'm having trouble convincing them on my own. Oh.
We gotta talk to these guys. Wow, his face is interesting.
Yeah, and we trust him? I don't think so.
Is that it? We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to talk.
Then start talking.
The world needs to know about Elat and his connection to the Scourge. We think he may have caused it himself. Why else would he originate from the same place he was traveling? The Scourge spell was designed by Elat's enemies specifically to kill only him. By refusing to die, he became a living thought, and the Scourge burst through from him. Is that what I should say? That's pretty much it, right?
What are the other options?
The Scourge is a plague the Scourge is a plague that corrupts Arai itself. He was just in the wrong place.
No.
The Cabal of Winds saw Elat as a threat and tried to kill him. In doing so, they unleashed the Scourge.
I mean, I feel like the third one's probably... Read the first one again.
The
second one is not it.
Yeah, no. The Scourge spell was designed by Elat's enemies specifically to kill only him. By refusing to die, he became a living thought, and the Scourge burst from him.
I feel like it's the third one. Because the Cabal wins.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, if you remember what he said, if I would have known what would happen if I'd lived, I would have chose to die. So,
true.
This one says, by refusing to die, he became a living thought, and the Scourge burst from him.
Yeah. You believe the tribes would go that far? Actually, I do believe they might.
Fear of change spurs us to do terrible things. But even so, you're saying that Elat's refusal to be killed by the Scourge spell is what unleashed them.
Then why? Why would he protect himself at the expense of everyone else?
He didn't know.
Yeah. How is he supposed to know that by resisting? I can't read it. How is he supposed to know that by resisting? It would blow up half the region? Have you ever heard of a spell with that kind of power?
Elat was a master spellcaster. He should have easily understood the nature of the spell. And what about...
Let me hit you with it, buddy.
What about vigils? I used to believe that they were necessary cruelty, but if Elat and the Scourge are connected like this, why can't he just drive the beasts away? Let's see, the options are, the only connection that remains is this desire to kill him. Forcing them to flee by using the vigils is the only thing he can do. Or, he may be a god, but his powers are not unlimited. The vigils are a temporary fix until he finds a permanent way to end the Scourge. Or self-improvement and discipline. We need to overcome the Scourge ourselves, and we depend on him for everything.
I think it's between the first and second one.
The only connection that remains is their desire to kill him, forcing them to flee by using the vigils is the only thing he can do. That is true. He did say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then the second one is, he may be a god, but his powers are not unlimited. The vigils are a temporary fix until he finds a permanent way to end the Scourge. I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
The first one.
He should be doing more to stop the Scourge.
He's destroyed Scourge before using his own light. I find it hard to believe that he's suddenly lost the ability to do that. He should be doing more to stop the Scourge.
I can't accept this.
If this was the truth, ELATT'S should have told us from the beginning. I can't put my faith in a god who keeps secrets that's important from us all. We're done with him and his web of lies. Okay, well, we fucked that one up, I guess. Talk to the elf. Sorry! I'm talking to her right now. Can you see it?
It's a shame they didn't see eye to eye with us. I'm sorry to see them go. Still, it is their decision to make.
I'm going to stay with the Holy Mission. This revelation doesn't change anything.
The end goal for me is the complete destruction of the Scourge, and I feel that we just got a few steps closer.
I'm grateful.
You've been a true friend to me, Moonman and Thanen. Thank you.
Poof. Got another passive called Acceptance. Let's see what it is. If I can find it somewhere. Where am I looking? There we go. Increases your cold and hot weather defense by 8. Okay.
Nice.
Now we have to talk to Cardinal Burlamac in the Temple of Monsoon.
We're done with ELATT.
Kind of want to kill these guys.
Just leave us
Yeah.
Too bad we can't.
They're still not bad people. It's just they just don't understand.
I guess. I mean, we don't really like him either a lot. So I can't
I like him more
fault him
now
for
that I
it.
understand them. But we were where they were.
Yeah.
Now we've been enlightened and they have not.
Still not a fan of
It's a
him.
pretty good story. Really.
This is only one of the story missions.
True. It would have been nice if we could play them all in one.
That would be nice.
It gives you a chance to do something different, though.
Gives you a chance to make different builds, not make as many mistakes.
Yeah.
Like not get Cierzo crushed under a tree, killed by the plague.
Yeah. Definitely kind of whiffed that. Not really else here.
All right, listen.
The Cardinal wanted to promote me to Templar for what we did. You get a promotion for what we did. I don't understand that.
She got god limbs. She gets promoted to Templar. You know, whatever.
I told him to wait. I'm no longer sure if I want to pursue the martial path or the philosopher's path. Oh, there's another path.
Wonder.
On one hand, I want to change the world with my words. On the other, I want to destroy the Scourge with my own 2 hands. It's a hard decision to make.
I'll take the 2 hands one.
Yeah, I get a 2-handed weapon and put a whoop on something.
I just love that our plant tents are still right on the stage.
Oh, I know. I'm glad we put him there.
What else do we gotta do now? We gotta talk to Cardinal Barlamac. Oh yeah, he's in here.
You have my thanks.
You've accomplished a lot in such a short time, missionary. Cardinal wanted to see you. I think you'll be working under him from now on. Congratulations.
Wow,
we got promoted too.
Sweet.
We're Templars.
Word of your deeds has reached me, missionary. A lesser person would have resolved that ideological conflict with force. You, however, used your heart and succeeded.
You have done a great deal of good.
Moonmanzero. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Elevate you to the rank of champion.
Oh,
we're champion now. Sweet.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
In ELATT'S name, I bestow upon you this reward, so that you may become a guide or a guiding light for all of Arai. May your great deeds only grow greater.
From now on, you will report to me.
Moonmanzero and Thanen, continue your good work. You feel the warmth of campfire fill within you. ELATT speaks in your mind.
Welcome, champion.
I'm a champion now? Straight from missionary, just like that?
That's what I said.
That's what the answer was.
Oh. Excuse me. As I was.
Well, where did he stop? I'll just read the whole thing. I see no reason for you to waste your time as a Templar, when the rank of champion suits you better. You are not only a worthy fighter, but one who knows when you can win a conflict without the need for force. Do we? I mean, if I had a choice.
Your grasp of the 3 pillars is strong. Go forward, Captain, or I has need of you.
I wanted to say, when he said your grasp of the 3 pillars is strong, I wanted him to be like, your grasp of the 3 pillars was strong, young Padawan. Continue to live by them, and you'll continue, and you'll be more than worthy of your title.
I like your
Now
Star
go
Trek
forth.
reference.
He just wanted to trigger anyone that ever watches this episode ever, anywhere. All right.
Yeah.
The warmth of the bonfire roars within you. The power of the champion is now yours.
Okay.
He didn't give me jack. I didn't get a bonus or nothing. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's like, I'll give you a boost. Nothing.
Maybe people will respect us.
Looking at my passive just to make sure. Maybe it's the sanctified protection. It gives you your physical protection by 2. So, cool.
Sick. I guess I could be okay. I don't really.
I mean, I think the highest I've seen on an armor piece alone is like 3. And I was on a chest piece,
Oh, yeah.
so not terrible.
Just an extra set of gear, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like wearing a piece of armor.
What's our
Well,
quest?
yeah, what's our
Oh,
quest?
We have to wait for 3 days.
God damn it. You know what that means.
Plant life.
Get the fuck out of my games, what that means.
Oh. Does it? I guess. Alright, fine.
Trust me, I don't want to have to invite you back every time either, but this place doesn't like us both playing at the same time.
It does not.
We have urgent business to discuss.
Go ahead, go for it.
Our neutrality in the war between the Blue Chamber Collective and Levant is at risk.
Soeran discovered a pair of spies from Levant in our inn and took them into custody.
For questioning, the plan was to release them once we were done, but they've since gone missing. Elat can't find them either. Someone is shielding them from our sight.
There was a group of warriors from the Blue Chamber Collective staying at the inn that night as well.
And they too have gone missing. I worry that the war may have finally come to our city.
This is troubling.
I can only guess that someone took them into the swamp. Please find those spies and warriors before either group does something tragic.
Alright then. I guess.
Ask around Monsoon about Levant's agents arrested by Lockwell. Let's go talk to the innkeeper. And Elenaro, probably.
Probably should go talk to Lockwell as well.
Yeah. I'll talk to Elenaro if you want to go talk to him.
Yeah.
See if she says anything. Nope, she didn't say dookie.
Shinsai Doki.
Where's the inn?
It's far left. It's like near the entrance.
If you're looking for those Levantin agents we
Oh, okay,
arrested,
I remember.
they're gone. They left this morning.
He was real helpful.
The innkeepers normally have juicy
Yeah, they do.
tidbits. She says, I can't believe this war is coming to a close so suddenly. Elat's influence is very great indeed. I wonder if these peace talks will work out or not. And that's all.
All she's got for us?
Yeah, that's it. Let me see if there's anybody in here who
Okay.
offered.
Okay, you're not useful at all.
Lockwell's guard, I say, I'm Thanen, a champion of Elat. Where are those prisoners? I know Lockwell's got something to do with it. Talk now.
Okay.
And he says, missing prisoners? I'm afraid I don't quite remember who you're talking about. And I can say, you look like you haven't eaten well for a while. Lockwell not paying? Or, do you know what a champion of Elat does to liars? I have ways to make you talk. I'll do the paying way, I guess. He says, I broke my mace on the last trip I made in the marsh. When you have to choose between self-defense or rationing dinner, self-defense always wins. I could really use a pay raise. Oh, well, son of a bitch.
Is there
Let me go get
you
money.
need?
Or do you have
Is
money?
there something you need?
Let's see if I can try the other one. I can say, will 50 silver and a promise not to have a lot smite your lying tongue, jog your memory.
Try that. I think I just have to have
Thank
500 or
you
something.
for your
yeah.
aid.
Oh, that's a lot of silver. All right, listen. There's the ruins of an old city in the swamp along the Pilgrim's Road. It's the kind of the southwest. There's this flooded cellar Lockwell sometimes asks me to move prisoners to.
Nice speaking with you.
Look, I do this with prisoners from time to time. Lockwell pays me extra to drug the prisoners and make the transfers as long as I don't ask too many questions. I don't know what happens at their destination, and frankly, I don't care.
Okay.
Alright, well. Fucking Lockwell. Almost want to confront him, but probably won't go well.